Well, it is not the morning shuffle, and I'm going to see if I can get that corrected, but this is Ambers and Anthems, guys. A little bit after the hour of 11 here on this Thursday, very cold Thursday morning, the 2nd of November, and if you remember what the importance of that is, that means only till tomorrow until we have a world premiere, which I'm actually have a post up about that now. We'll jump over here so you can see what I'm talking about. Actually, right here. There we go. Tomorrow, Friday, 11/3, the world premiere video at noon for Suicide Puppets, 1000 Ways to Die will go live at a countdown starting exactly on the dot, like just about noon, I believe is when the countdown will actually roll fully live. So it'll run that through. We'll have an actual live countdown, and it'll roll right into the music video, making its live international world premiere. So shout out to M&O Music for also sharing this along. I got you guys linked on our Instagram. Suicide Puppets and all of the contributing factors are linked on both of our Instagram and on our Facebook, so you can find out all the details there, find out everything coming up. I've been talking about this for a little bit, that the next video is already set for a release. It's already lined up, ready to roll. We just got to get it going. So, Suicide Puppets world premiere tomorrow, and how that's going to work. So, roughly a little before noon, we're going to end up going through the past two music videos for Suicide Puppets. We'll roll both of those back to back, like we did with the last time we did roll. We rolled the one and rolled into their music video. So, we're going to roll both their music videos, and then we are going to go right from there into wherever the countdown is at, and then we will continue the stream with the live roll right into the music video. And once the music video plays, then we'll come back. But yeah, we're going to cut right in noon. Right at noon, we will definitely be running the live countdown for the world premiere of that music video. We also have a few newer music videos. We'll definitely have all of those tomorrow, and I'll get to some of those today. But that's the big news announcement for today, is don't forget about that tomorrow. Do not forget that we do have a world premiere music video. And also, of course, tomorrow is November 3rd, which means as far as I know, it's actually going to be out bright and early. This might not even wait till noon, so we might be able to get this rolling actually sooner tomorrow. But Elsewhere will have their new EP, I Hope It Haunts You, dropping right away tomorrow, possibly tomorrow morning even. So tomorrow morning, brand new EP. They will also be releasing the single and music video, I Hope It Haunts You, so we will have that here as well. So make sure to stay tuned to Radio 717 for all these fun updates. But we're rolling into the weekend here, and that means that the show then for that album release is also coming very quickly. So HMAC this Saturday night, November 4th, Stage on Her. We have Elsewhere for their album release. Then they are being supported by Bedroom Floor, Water Me Down, Sunny Mondays, and Canopy Cover. All ages show, $10 advance, $15 at the door, and the show is set to start at 8. So, quite a few things at one time. Friday is looking a little busy. This week is looking a little busy. Plus, we can't even forget about how over at Radio 717 here, we also have the guys from Elsewhere making an appearance here before the show gets rolling, and that will be The Tempo, 11 a.m. Saturday morning. So don't forget to catch this as well. 11 a.m. The Tempo, spotlighting some live local music. Our special guest November 4th is, of course, Elsewhere, to talk about the show coming that night, the new album, new music. It ought to be a good conversation. The guys have done several podcasts to promote this album, so they're on an absolute media roll. This is all of them, from what I've heard. Every one of them are super excited about this, because this is literally their most fleshed out and well-versed EP release yet. So this interview is going to be an awesome interview. The guys are all super hype. You know, this is something they've been working really hard on for a while. This is officially their third EP. Their previous, of course, which was A Different Side of Fangs, is also phenomenal. And I would highly recommend that you check out all of their music, but definitely come to HMAC then the evening after catching this interview, because the guys do have a full box load of physical copies. And I will again preach that you should get your physical copies of Elsewhere's stuff, because it has this fantastic artwork. This is not the new EP, this is their previous A Different Side of Fangs, but you'll catch all this cool artwork, even down to the actual CD itself. You get all this fun stuff here, which I highly recommend, because I mean, it's not only just an album or anything. This is also the artwork done by their lead singer Ari. He does the album artwork, all the designs and painting and everything, plus writes all of the lyrics on top of singing. So he is a absolute veritable creative force. So also I'm sure they'll have these available too. Definitely check out a Different Side of Fangs. This was their previous EP. Really good stuff. Everything on here from right off the start, from House on Fire all the way down to Away Message. Carbon Copy is a personal favorite off of this album. Highly recommend that. So do not miss this. We have a lot coming up. So a lot of Elsewhere stuff. It's an Elsewhere weekend. It's a Suicide Puppets weekend. It is a awesome weekend actually right now for us at Radio 717 and live music in general. So make sure you get up on all this stuff. I know Suicide Puppets recently just did the album release for their show too, so if you were there and got to check that out, looked like a fantastic lineup for that. These album release shows are always a good time, because it's really just a celebration of the music. So especially in the case of the Elsewhere show, actually, because the bands that they are all playing with, they called in personally. These are all actual personal friends and bands that they're fans of. Water Me Down is actually one of Ari's biggest inspirations, so he's taken a lot of inspiration from that band, and now they are opening for his band's album release, which is a pretty cool nod actually right there. So hey, but without keeping you from the music too much, let's actually get you guys up on the most recent song and video from Suicide Puppets, so we can get you a little touch of that before we roll into that world premiere that is coming in only just over 24 hours. So it is going to be a fun time. I hope to see that get a ton of views right off the start, and we're going to be contributing to that by also having it cut into our own feed. But for right now, we're going to jump over to the most recent music video from Suicide Puppets. Produced, I believe, and possibly directed by, because I know Josh owns the building, but I think he was also involved in the creative process of this video. So shout out to Josh Ball's involvement for this. But this is Pray, the most recent from Suicide Puppets.
Away
there we go. There's a little touch of Suicide Puppets with the song and video for Prey. Newest video coming tomorrow live to the world premiere, noon tomorrow, for 1000 Ways to Die. So we've gone through Death Note, Prey, third single and video coming tomorrow. And hey, we do have still more new music videos. This is also one that just released this week. I'm going to roll right into this, and we're going to come back and I'll talk to you some more about the Elsewhere show, and then we'll get some videos, and I'll get you a touch of the band that will be opening for Elsewhere. So when we come back after this one, you'll get a little bit of a touch of the show, because I'm going to roll them and roll Elsewhere, so you'll get a little feel for how the climax of the Saturday night album release show is going to actually sound and feel. But for the moment, this is a brand new music video just released. Drone footage also goes to Josh Balls for this one, but this is Death Valley Dreams featuring Brandon Yeagley of Crowbot, which is pretty awesome, and his voice adds a whole new element to these guys. I'm a big fan. Death Valley Dreams are absolutely fantastic. They definitely have that like 80s synth rock kind of feel, so like very post-punk, but they are an amazing band, and this video is actually really damn cool. It is like a short film, so like basically like a short 4-minute little horror film of a creature in the cornfield. So it's kind of cool, actually. If you are a Twisted Metal fan, maybe you'll see this. If you grew up playing Twisted Metal like I did, when they finally confront the guy they're running from, immediately to me, he reminds me of the character Preacher from Twisted Metal. I believe it was Twisted Metal Black primarily. But if you're a gamer like I've grown up being, maybe you'll see it too. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But if somebody out there's a gamer, let me know what you think. If you see the same thing I do, and I'm getting total Preacher from Twisted Metal vibes. But anyhow, moving back to the video, this is Death Valley Dreams featuring Brandon Yeagley. This is Leave Me Alone.
Tossing
Top Gun pilot Josh Ball is handling all the aerial footage there. Gotta love that. But anyway, that is the latest from Scranton-based very own synth rock post-punk based Death Valley Dreams, who actually, I'm really disappointed about this. I'm not going to be able to make it to the show, but Death Valley Dreams will be playing in the South Central PA area on the 16th this month. Let me actually see if I can go find this really quick, because they do have a show coming up that they will be out in support for, and no, that's not it. Watch me not be able to find out. There it is. Unfortunately, I can't make this. I did try. I was going to get the girlfriend and her best friend and all of us we were all going to head to Love Drafts. That was the plan, and unfortunately, I can't get clear for that day from good old work, so not going to be able to make it. But if you are able to, you should definitely go check out this show then. Empathy Test is coming to the United States. Up-and-coming European pop rock singer traveling across the United States on the Monsters Tour. Special guest Knight from Dallas, Texas. But they will be playing at Love Drafts in Mechanicsburg on November 16th. $15 advance, 20 day of the show. They are going to be supported by local, or at least regional, because Death Valley Dreams are fairly local, but Death Valley Dreams, The Russian White, and Mono Theory. Mono Theory, you also may know her as this is her solo thing, but she is also one of the girls that you will find in the, the School of Rock group from PA here. Wow, I just completely drew a complete blank, and that's terrible on my part, and I am super apologetic on that. But she's from that group there, so this is her solo project. It's more ambient style stuff. Russian White is kind of like a rock edge, like a little bit hard, like kind of post-punk-ish, but it's like DJ based. And then of course you just heard Death Valley Dreams. They are very much so post-punk synth rock style. So honestly, this show is going to have an entire whole vibe about it, and I would strongly recommend getting up there to Love Drafts. This is being brought to you by our friends over at 717 Entertainment, but definitely go check out this show if you have the opportunity to do so, because doors are open at 6:30. This is all ages, so bring the kids along. It's going to be a great night of music. I actually personally am kind of disappointed that I won't be there, so go for me because I can't be there, and I've desperately wanted to see Death Valley Dreams live now for a little while, and unfortunately I just can't seem to get that to coordinate and happen, but it will happen eventually. It will definitely happen very much so eventually. I have ideas, but I'd love to see them in Central PA on a lineup. I'd love to get them in a lineup for us, so hopefully that'll happen here sooner than later, maybe into the new year. I think 2024, I've got multiple ideas on the table for different events, especially ones I would like to bring to HMAC, which, like I said, we do have this weekend's event coming to HMAC, so do not miss this little ditty coming on Saturday. Doors open at 7, show starts at 8. It is a huge lineup of acts. This will be the I Hope It Haunts You album release, so do not miss this show this weekend, and definitely check out the guys' stuff, because their new EP rather, and music video and single all drop tomorrow. And then we also do have the world premiere at noon from Suicide Puppets. But I told you all I was going to give you a little taste of what to expect from that show. Well, I am a man of my word as best as I can be. Let me see if I can get them up here. We're going to get you a little taste of the latest music from Bedroom Floor, who will be opening directly in support of Elsewhere on Saturday night. If you'd seen that poster, it's going to be Elsewhere, Bedroom Floor, Water Me Down, Sunny Mondays, and then Canopy Cover will get the night started with a solo acoustic performance. So covering all gamuts of musical spectrum, but these guys follow suit right along with Elsewhere. They are very much so a melodic hardcore style of band, so if that's your gig, here we go. But if you're not familiar, don't worry, we're going to get you up to speed because I'm going to play these guys and then we'll come back and I'll follow them up with the latest music video for Elsewhere. So giving you just enough of a touch of what you're going to get out of Saturday night's show. So without any further delay here, let's get you a little Bedroom Floor. This is their most recent music video and song single, just released only a few days ago. This is Consular. They do have an advisory if you are photosensitive. There is quite a bit of strobing light in this, so keep that in mind. All right, without further ado, get that video rolling for you guys, and I'll come back and get you up on some Elsewhere. I love that the little clip. I always like to try and keep that in there at the end because that is Tyler from Elsewhere there at the end. But no, hey, Doc is in the comments and in the conversation right now. You can all hop in the chat too, by the way, please do. But that was actually Bedroom Floor, who will be opening directly for Elsewhere this Saturday night. So definitely following along in that melodic hardcore kind of vein that you expect from Elsewhere. So I can understand where your question is coming from, because it is definitely in the same vein of music of melodic interval and hardcore breakdowns. But those guys will be opening directly before Elsewhere hits the stage. As I said, it will be Elsewhere capping the night. Before them, Bedroom Floor. Before that will be Water Me Down. Preceding them is Sunny Mondays, and then Sunny Monday. And not plural, there's no S. And opening the night will be Canopy Cover, which is a solo acoustic artist. All of the bands on this lineup are personal friends and acquaintances of Elsewhere, all handpicked and chosen by them to join this lineup as part of their album release. And then like the coolest aspect of that is that Water Me Down is actually a big inspiration to Ari himself and his musical songwriting and style and everything. So kind of cool that he has a band that he is inspired by and a fan personally of, and they are going to be part of the opening lineup for his band's newest EP dropping tomorrow. I Hope It Haunts You. EP will be available everywhere you stream music. You can pre-save it now. You can also hang out, check out their YouTube, hit subscribe on it, and then you will be right up to speed when they drop the music video for the single I Hope It Haunts You, also coming tomorrow. And I don't believe the guys are even waiting till noon. Noon, though, we do have Suicide Puppets world premiere, but I don't think they're waiting at all. They are going to hit the ground running tomorrow and get all of this rolling out to all of you. So prepare yourselves for the party that is tomorrow. I think it was I forget which one of the guys from Elsewhere that just said this morning, they're like, we're going to party hard tomorrow, and then Saturday we're going to party even harder. So rolling like I said I would, we're going to go right from Bedroom Floor directly into Elsewhere, because that is how it's going to go on Saturday. So you got your Bedroom Floor fix. Here's a little bit of Elsewhere. This is I've Lost That Lovely Ceiling.
Until like a crush myself.
All right, there's your back-to-back. A little bedroom floor, a little bedroom floor, a little elsewhere. That is what you're going to catch back-to-back on Saturday, so definitely do not miss the show. Tickets are still available now for advance purchase, so $10 if you buy in advance and then $15 at the door. It is all ages, just I believe if you are 18, if you're under 18, I believe you do have to have a parent or guardian with you. But 21 to drink, obviously. Come hang out. Come check out a very fast up and rising band from the Central PA area. These guys are doing fantastic, and I'm actually really excited to see all of the bands that they have hand selected to join them on this show and see them all live for my first time personally. I've seen Elsewhere quite a few times. Shout out to the guys like Tyler, Ari, everybody in the band over there. We've all crossed paths a number of times. We've booked Elsewhere before, just not under Effigy, but that has now finally changed with us working together to coordinate on this show. So I'm really excited about this. Definitely, if I come on out and look for the banner, I will be packing up my supplies. You'll have me out there hanging out with the Effigy station. I will have some merch and cards and stickers available, as well as some t-shirts for sale. And if you buy a t-shirt, I'll throw in one of these little lovely double-sided koozies that has both our alternative and current, the original OG logo on the opposite sides. So t-shirt gets you a free koozie. Come find me. Come say hi. Come hang out. The Radio 717 crew will be out. So, don't want to miss any of that. And I also had said we will have Elsewhere on Radio 717 before the show that night over on the Tempo here. So starting at 11 a.m., Tempo goes live. That'll be Matt from the Robison Studios in Lidditz, where you will find the Tempo live local music. We do artist spotlights, live interviews, live stream performances, all kinds of actually really cool, nifty stuff from the studio space itself. But we will have Elsewhere in-house promoting their new album, I Hope It Haunts You, which will have just released the day before, which is tomorrow. And they'll be talking about the show coming up. So maybe some of the inspiration behind the songs, their musical influences and such and so forth. It is going to be a fantastic interview. The guys are really, really cool people. They have been on a media tear, trying to pop up on as many podcasts and places as possible to push this new album and the show coming on Saturday. So definitely not something you want to miss at all. Moving on, because there is always more. There is also a new album coming this December from this particular band. December 15th, you will catch their latest EP hitting all of your favorite streaming platforms, and they will also then be doing a album release show then the end of December. But you'll find this track on that new upcoming EP. I'll give you a little glimpse of once we come back, but for the moment right now, this is Observe the 93rd. This is Go Ahead.
I used to close my eyes across train tracks and pray for impact. Baby, can we believe what we achieve when we finally take the power back? I'm pushing forward, a change and growth over my shoulder, fading stone. Baby, can we believe what we achieve when we finally take the power back? Go ahead and dig my grave real deep and I'll always find my way out. I struggle toward the heights we seek, my withered body driving through the crowd. Go ahead and dig my grave real deep and I'll always find my way out. In first grade, 2 kids shot up at school. I was confused, it was my first glimpse of a reality I never knew. Then 4th grade came and we all watched those planes, yeah. Dive into the towers, it's safe to say you're never the same. And every connection that I've had and has felt like a death, because I never saw them again. At 19, my grandfather forgot who we were when he held my hand before he died. I know he remembered. Looking back, I think these kinds of moments change me. Everyone's got their own suffering, and here's the thing: it's not about the circumstances we endure, it's about the damage done within and whether you recover. Best believe I thought of swaying from a rope, but the answer wasn't giving up. I'm never giving in. Go ahead and dig my grave real deep, and I'll always find my way out. The struggle toward the heights we seek, my weathered body driving through the doubt. Go ahead and dig my grave real deep, and I'll always find my way out. Embrace the depth of what's been inside again. Embrace the depth of what's been inside Go ahead and dig my grave real deep, and I'll always find my way out. The struggle toward the heights we seek, my weathered body driving through the dark. Go ahead and dig my grave real deep, and I'll always find my way out.
Love those guys. We did get to have them on the Tempo once before. That was where I got the chance to finally meet Dylan and Derek myself. Derek taking a CPA once for male vocalist for best male vocals in PA on the CPMA awards. I think it was a year or two ago that he won that award. Clear to see why, because he has such a unique vocal range, and it's kind of interesting how the two of them have such veritably different musical styling backgrounds, and they come together to form Observe the 93rd, and they have such a cool sound about them. But the guys do have a new album that is coming up here very shortly. It is December the 15th. They will release their newest album, Eternalism. I'll give you a little glimpse of that right there. Observe the 93rd. That'll be releasing, like I said, this December 15th. But on top of that album, they also do have a new single that will be releasing much sooner in the form of, here it is, We Are Already Dead. Will hit the ground running on the 10th. So in just a couple days, new single, We Are Already Dead, from these guys will be coming out. So new music is on the horizon very shortly, but not to be outdone completely yet. They have an entire full album release show then coming December 30th, which features some friends of ours. These are some names you may recognize, and I'm also a little jealous because I really, really personally dig this lineup and would have loved to have been able to say that I was the one that put this one together, but cannot say that. But this is a wonderful freaking lineup of artists. Observe the 93rd album release show for Eternalism. This will be, I believe, all ages. I don't think it says on there, but I believe I did read that it is all ages, $12 advance, $15 at the day of the show. Special guests Take the Name, Dinosaurs in Paris, The After Hours, and Pine Creek Academy, who I am also going to say, take note, those guys need more followers. Pine Creek Academy is far too good to not have many more followers than they do, so go check those guys out. I mean, well, I am intending to play them here eventually anyhow, but since you did just see that lineup, that gives us pointer of, Dinosaurs in Paris. Dinosaurs in Paris are also involved on a little event for us this month, so before November is up, we still have one more show to go after the Elsewhere one, and that would be Dinosaurs in Paris, along with Mag Dylan, Heartsick, and of course co-headliners Nailbite and Traverse the Abyss, coming November 25th. These tickets are also available now. If you go onto any of our social media, you'll find links that will direct you to where to get yourself a $10 ticket to this show. So, I mean, to me, that's a complete steal. This is definitely well beyond a $10 show, but 15 day of the show and $10 advance, you really are not going to beat that, especially for the quality and the professionalism that you are being brought here with this lineup. This is literally a full listing of absolute veritable powerhouse bands, so not one to be missed. And if you want a chance at winning a free pass for that, I can keep this going just a little bit more. There is the opportunity to win because we are doing a celebration for reaching 1,000 followers on Facebook. So if you go onto our Facebook, this is pinned at the top of the page. All you gotta do is follow the directions in the post. A t-shirt, koozie, a pass for you, and a +1 VIP are up for grabs for the Traverse Nailbite show. So you can get early access. I'll put your name down as a official guest listed. You can show up then a little early, come hang out, come meet everybody, get some cool stuff. Like I said, there will be a t-shirt. I'll give you a koozie. There will also be a specialty item that I'm going to have signed by the entire lineup for that night. It will be a one of one, the only of its kind in existence. Without giving too much away there, I have something in mind. I'm going to see if also the day of the show when we get everybody coming in, because some of these bands are traveling for quite a distance. Mag Dylan's from North Carolina. So some of these bands are traveling quite the distance to come to Central PA for this show. So once we get all together in-house, I'm going to see if I can get a few things together for you so that you will also get a little gift package of items. And I think that's about it. So we got the VIP passes, t-shirt, koozie, specialty item, and maybe some extra swag just because why not? You deserve it for winning. But entries are open until the 16th. I will close them at some point in the evening during the 16th. 17th, then I will take a look at the list of names I am currently formulating. We will make a random drawing, pull a name. I will reach out to you, send you a message letting you know that you won. I will need a heads up of confirming that you're able to receive all points of the package and everything. You can give me a size of your shirt and all that. I'll make sure we have all that stuff ready and available for you. And then the winner will be formally announced that, hey, we have a winner. The person taking these, we don't want to give your full name out on the internet because we'll be like, we'll be nice. We're not going to expose you to the world, but we'll like shout out to so-and-so for winning. And we'll do that during our 1 year anniversary stream, which will be on the 18th to celebrate 1 year of Effigy Entertainment and 1 year of Radio 717. And that in itself is going to be one hell of a production because it is a 11 a.m. until midnight lengthy 1 year celebration stream. Let me see if I can find the little post here for you so you can see what I'm talking about. And I am going to say right now, all bands, artists, and people that are interested in being involved, please reach out to us at Radio 717 on Instagram or reach out to the Row Bison on Facebook to get involved because we're going to need people willing to do like music interviews, jump in, hang out, come add some content. We are going to need your assistance to make this little thing happen. The 1 year anniversary marathon show, November 18th, starting at 11 a.m. until midnight. So tons of content. Played in this time period. Yeah, the man's kind of made himself a force lately, hasn't he? But yeah, we have all this stuff going on. This is celebrating the very first Effigy show ever. Was November 19th, 2022, held at the Bunkhouse. Radio 717 kind of got rolling officially as a thing right in unison with that. We initially started with just the Tempo, a Saturday idea. We kind of just was like the Tempo and Radio 717. That's the idea. And then it became Radio 717 as the network, really. And then we branched out from the Tempo to Live Free DIY Hard. the Morning Shuffle, and of course us right here with Embers and Anthems, and the plethora of channels in which we've added. You'll find us on TikTok, Spotify, Twitch, YouTube, and all of the amazing support we have garnered from so many different people, including Doc in the chat right now. And you know what? I could mention Balls again, actually. We could roll right into more music from him, but since we did just mention Dinosaurs in Paris and how they are a part of that show, we should probably get a little bit of them going because, well, we just use them as a tying factor. So I know we have played the music video for Hysteria quite substantially, especially over the Halloween season because, well, it was quite fitting. It has a horror movie feel. It has kind of a what was that, the Overlook Hotel feel with like the maze and everything. So to change it up a little, we're going to go to the latest song that they did release. It's not a full-fledged video. It is a visualizer video. It's still pretty cool. It's pretty cool with what they did with this. So still keeping it compelling to the degree that they needed it to be, and gives you a little media content, some sort of video element to attach to the song. But we'll get rolling right into that. You can catch these guys with us November 25th, along with Nailbite and Traverse the Abyss. This is Dinosaurs in Paris. This is the song Tilted.
How did it get so bad? I used to want it all. Now I'm overwhelmed, still trying not to fall. Could use some good advice from anyone other than myself. Everybody's gone, I'm left with only the voice inside my head. Fading the lies, heartbreaking anger. Can't get away from the voices inside my head. I'm coming to the end of everything that I thought that I was supposed to be. Making peace with my future goals hasn't given me any hope. Everybody's gone, I'm left with only the voice inside my head. Feeding me lies, heartbreaking anger. Can't get away from the voices inside my head. For silence, constantly changing. I can't control my thoughts, it's terrifying. Is this all I have? 'Cause I ran for the same forever. I'm done with this raging fucking nightmare. Everybody's gone, I'm left with only the voice inside my head. Feeding me lies, heartbreaking anger. Can't get away from the voices inside my head. Can't get away from the voices inside my head. Oh, I kill for silence.
All right, so Lou, when you starting the acting career there, like taking in all those different elements of expression he was able to convey in the video, I'm just waiting for Lou to launch his theatrical career next, as along with being the lead singer of Dinosaurs in Paris. But that is their latest single off of their new album, which released October 8th. That is A Reason for Leaving. So if you go check out their Spotify or any of their Apple Music or any of that media, if you're wondering what album that is, the most recent album is A Reason for Leaving. That is where you'll find that song right there, which was Tilted. You'll find Hysteria, which we have played the music video for more than a few times. And then you'll also find their other single that they did release actually just before Tilted and after Hysteria, which was Tasteful Denial. So also a visualizer video. That one's kind of funny, actually. It's the whole restaurant theme and throwing everything into a boiling pan and then serving it on a drum cymbal. So you got all sorts of kind of funny stuff in there. There's, bass strings and drumsticks and a few interesting items get tossed into the mix of the pot to form Tasteful Denial. So definitely check that one out too if you'd like. In order to find that, all you gotta do is you can find all of their video content and such at just searching on YouTube for Dinosaurs in Paris. They will come right up. You'll see the dinosaur logo. You can't miss it. Check out all of the videos. Give their videos some views. Give these bands all some views and give them all some love and support. I had a segued point in mind of where we were going to go from that one, but we were just talking about the album release coming up in December for Observe the 93rd, because we did just play their most recent as well. Another band that you will find on that lineup, and I said that I was going to play some of them because I really enjoy these guys a lot, and this is as pop punk as it is going to get, and I love it because it's such a throwback to music I grew up on. So this whole entire vibe is 100% my thing to an absolute T. But opening the show on December 30th for that album release for Observe the 93rd, I mentioned that band Pine Creek Academy. Well, I'm a definite Pine Creek Academy fan, and it's because of songs like this one. Definitely enjoy the video. This is such a, I'd say wholesome, but it's not. Maybe it's a little quirky. If you grew up on 2000s pop punk, this is 100% up your alley, because the video style, thematically and musically, is completely on point, and it makes my heart full to see music like this making a surge of a return to the mainstream. So, alright, without further ado, let's get the latest song and video from Pine Creek Academy rolling. This is Every Other Time.
Said let's talk about it as she walked out of me and slammed the door. But I just laugh about it, 'cause she's always playing those games. Come on. Deep down I know she loves me, but she's got a funny way of showing me how she cares. Last night she did a donate on my lawn, then drove off with one finger in the air. Oh yeah. inside of me and slam the door. One day we'll laugh about it, 'cause we're always playing those games. Sometimes it's black, sometimes it's white, sometimes she's wrong, sometimes I'm right. Sometimes we talk about it and we figure it out, but then she just changed her mind. Sometimes she's hot, sometimes I'm cold, sometimes my hair wants to explode. But when I think about it, I'm so in love with her every other time. Every other time. Keep it up, homegirl, don't you quit. You know the we scream is the ultimate. And when I walk away, just watch the clock. I bet I don't even get around the block.
The music video and song for their other single, Rewind, which also released not too terribly long ago, is also quite catchy and very fun. I love music like that. It's just really upbeat. It's nothing too serious. It's just fun. That's fun rock. Pretty much that's what we're talking about, right? Pop punk is pretty much just music without meaning. It's just fun. I mean, there is meaning, but it's just so much more lighthearted. So obviously we are a big fan here. We play a lot of Lyndhurst on our Radio 717 network. So those guys are kind of the same vein, but don't worry, I'm not about to just play Lyndhurst. That was not a roll-in. I actually do want to get onto another band really quick here that actually has some new stuff out too. I'm still waiting for a video, an official video for their latest single, because their latest single did go massively viral and blew up across the charts, and then ended up going top 10 on the iTunes top 10 metal charts, actually making it all the way to number 8. Their latest single, which is Blameless, I'm still waiting. I know there's a music video coming. I'm sure it will happen, but unfortunately not yet, because these guys have been staying ungodly busy, and because of going top 10 on iTunes metal charts, they ended up doing a free show here recently in downtown Harrisburg at the original Love Drafts Micropub with Defiant and Lives Lost to celebrate. No charge, all ages, everybody was welcome. It was a great time, but that's not, unfortunately, they don't have anything new on that, so I don't have a music video for that one. They do have a lyric video if you check out their YouTube, but we're gonna actually just jump over to the latest music video they actually do have. This would be If Not For Me, and their song Feel Me Now, which this was released a couple months ago, so hopefully we're not going to be waiting too much longer for a full-fledged dedicated music video for the song Blameless, because that is the one you will find right now top 10 on iTunes. Anyhow, like I said, we're going to roll you into If Not For Me and their latest music video, which is Feel Me Now.
Put your hands around my throat, watch me while I choke. Pray for us, I can't breathe out, I can't breathe out. You're my fear, you're my doubt. The void of your sin, I miss the taste of your skin. I don't know where to begin again. I hear the words from your mouth, but there is no easy way out. Some things are better when left unspoken now. Can we start again somehow? Tell me, can you feel me now? I can't fight this by myself. With your hands around my throat, watch me while I choke. Pray for us, I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my fear, you're my doubt. There's no room for hope. Can't you see I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my fear and you're my doubt. I know the things that I've been a victim of it. Hold me start again somehow. With your hands around my throat, watch me while I choke. For us, I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my spirit, you're my doubt. I know there is no room for hope. Can't you see I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my spirit, you're my doubt. I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. Tell me, can you feel me now? I can't breathe in and I can't breathe out. Tell me, can you feel me now? Wanna say the person that I was not okay, but you can go and handle the blame. To me, it's plain to see you weren't there for me. Don't turn away, 'cause I'd do anything to make you stay. Don't tell me I'm the one who walked away. With your hands around my throat, watch me while I choke. Pray for us, I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my spirit, you're my doubt. I know there is no room for hope. Can't you see I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my spirit, you're my doubt. Pray for us, I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. Tell me, can you feel me now? Can't you see it? I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. You're my spirit, you're my doubt.
All right, there we go. Some If Not For Me. Like I said, those guys have been staying crazy busy trying to put shows on left and right. Shout out to Hayden, who then also is occasionally the guy that you will find doing sound at Love Drafts in Mechanicsburg, where you find a lot of the shows that we actually talk about on here. So, big supporter of up and coming and also national touring acts. Love Drafts gets a little bit of everything. But you'll find Hayden from If Not For Me there doing sound occasionally in the sound booth, so mad props to him and their success with their latest single, Blameless, going massively viral. Hey, I do have a heads up though. We did play some Pine Creek Academy, just in case you did not know. They have a brand new song dropping next week. Their song Bad Guy will release. So I don't know if there's a video attached. I can't tell you that much, but I can tell you that the song will be available. So if you're following their iTunes or Spotify or any of that stuff, you will have a new song coming at some point next week in the form of Bad Guy by Pine Creek Academy. So Doc is in the comments and has said about, well, I have played a lot of things that have to do with Josh Balls, and that's not a lie. He kind of is involved in everything, whether it be doing the filming or the support or videography or renting out the location, or somehow, some way, the man seems to be a veritable aspect of anything alternative in the music scene in Pennsylvania. And he seems to just honestly be gaining more and more traction and steam with that. But in the midst of all of the things that he runs and dabbles in and puts his hands and fingers into all over the region, Josh also fronts a band that is rushing to put an EP together, and once the season kind of winds down, is going to apparently be pushing on a full-fledged veritable album from his band, which he kind of just really broke publicly at Louder Than Life by performing live on a stage in front of the massive festival ground attendees for the first time in years. Honestly, I believe he did say it was the first time being on a stage at a festival to perform since his days in Motionless in White. So pretty crazy tenor of time, but here he is. He's back once again, but this time as the frontman himself. This is Josh Balls in lead on vocals for Strange Kids. This is the official music video for their song Silhouette.
Midnight marquees fuel our heartbeats. Whisper slowly, it's just you and I. Sing low, bathing in your
It feels like medicine. You can't pretend that this won't end in heartbreak. This last mistake. We won't disconnect. I'm just a silhouette. We are the architects and we won't rest. We won't accept it. No more self-respect. I'm just a silhouette. We are the architects and we won't rest till we're embedded.
There we go, Doc. Just for you, mentioning how Josh Balls has a stranglehold grip on a lot of things going on when it comes to our region and music. There's him fronting his band, Strange Kids, with their latest, and like I said, they are going to be spending the winter months apparently working on some elements of putting together the full-fledged album and actually getting some media and content rolling for that. You know who else is going away for the winter? Nailbite. Just in case you didn't know, that giveaway that we are doing where you can win yourself a couple tickets to go see Nailbite and Traverse the Abyss coordinating together with Heartsick, Mag Dylan, and Dinosaurs in Paris. That will be the final show for Nailbite, at least for a little while, because they are going on a formal hiatus to go work on new things, new content, new music, and they will be away for a while, so they will be taking a winter vacation. So if you have not gotten a chance to see Nailbite, definitely check into the show. You'll find that pinned on our page. And if you want a shot at winning a free ticket to the show, or free pass for 2, then go check out that giveaway, which is also pinned on our page. I am writing up a list of names here. As you enter, I will get you added to the list. The ability to submit yourself into the contest will end on the 16th, so you have about 14 more days. So you have 2 weeks from today till we cut that, and there's no more submissions available. I will then reach out to a winner, and we will then announce that person has taken the win on our 1-year anniversary stream in just over 2 weeks, and the actual show itself is just barely over 3 weeks away. So you've got some time, but not all the time in the world. You should probably go try and jump in on that. But hey, I'm going to actually go into somebody we haven't played in a little while, but these guys do continue to support us very, very hard all across their media. They're constantly sharing and posting things, and they do have a music video they put out a couple weeks ago, which has a really cool animation style. They use this awesome thing with AI animation. But their biggest and most successful song, I think, to date has easily been their single, Better Off Alive. Of course, I'm talking about the guys from Reading over here in the form of Die Tired. Never get tired of these guys at all because of how supportive they continue to remain to be. I do agree with Doc. On a serious note about that last song, yes, I really like the lyric video. I think they could have just left that actually as the video. I know some bands that is their music video, is a lyric video, but you know, I thought that was cool with the muscle car and everything. Anyway, we're going to keep moving ahead here. This is Die Tired. This is their biggest hit, Better Off Alive.
Better
restless minds, pacing all the time, giving in to someone's point of view. And over time, when you step back from that line, you see you're not alone and we're all afraid. 'Cause you will find your better off alive. Don't give your life away. You, my friend, you're worth it in the end. Don't give it all away. And you will find your better off alive. Don't give your life away. And you, my friend, you're worth it in the end. Don't give it all away.
Love you, Daddy.
Cut the video a little short there for you, but you get the gist of the story the video is telling. I thought that song is immediately catchy the first time I heard it. I didn't know where the guys were, and then it was kind of cool to realize they are also from the area. I thought they were going to be some band from like the southwest somewhere, which we do have a band from the southwest that we have played on here a few times and have been really cool also in their support of us and our channel and the things that we do musically. So we're going to get those guys rolling. They did do a Zoom artist spotlight on our Tempo show on Saturday mornings. Of course, I'm talking about the guys from Dream Stereo. Let me see if I can get you guys a song and a video going here, though. But these guys were, a couple months ago, they were on tour across their home state of Texas when we got them playing on the Tempo with us. And, well, not playing, but they did do a Zoom interview from their home state. So it's really cool, again, to see bands coming in from all over the place. So this is a total shout out and invite to all artists and bands that are watching, whether you are PA based or not. Please reach out to us. Let us get some files of your music. Let's get some like music videos. All we need you to do is just, reach out, let us know that you're there, and give us a formal permission to go ahead and actually play your music and play your stuff. Basically, put any of your stuff on the air. So I do see that there is a music video for their song Purple Sky, which I have never aired before, and I think this would be a great opportunity to do it since we're talking about breaking in new music and breaking out to further areas. So this is Texas's very own Dream Stereo. This is their official music video for their song Purple Sky. So let's get a little something new breaking on here and throwing a little different. Something a little different into the mix, and that's why I would love to have more of you guys reach out. I'd love to get more to the list of like different songs and videos that I know that I have access to. So let's broaden that out together. But in the meantime, let's roll some Dream Stereo and the song Purple Sky.
What you did to me, I'll get back to you.
fuck is that?
Why do I have to tell you?
Oh my god.
He's just my friend.
Man,
Good video always ends with somebody driving away. It's always got to be, there's got to be an element of somebody driving away. Shout out to Dream Stereo. Thank you for popping in and saying, hey, we love you all too. Nothing but love for all of the amazing, amazing bands, especially the ones that are like so outgoing and willing to jump in here and want to be involved and want to like be supportive of what we're doing, because we're just, you know, we're here trying to support all music from all areas, places. Shout out to the guys though in Dream Stereo all the way down in Texas. Thank you for hopping in on that episode of The Tempo. Thank you for contributing your approval and us playing some of your music here. So keeping it to the alternative tone, I think I'm gonna run a couple more songs. I'm trying to like dial this in and maybe shorten up the show just a little bit so we can have it a little bit more narrowed and concise and focal driven. But we're gonna go for another very melodic kind of alternative rock feel. I guess that's the best way I could describe it, is alternative rock feeling. But this is a little band from Millersville by the name of So Much Hope Buried. They do have a newer song and video out, but we're going to go back a little bit to one from a couple of months ago. This is their single and video for Dissolve. So if you dig Dream Stereo, you might kind of find this is also interesting because it does have that melodic alternative element to it. So let's get right into it. So Much Hope Buried from Millersville, right here in our own central PA area, and this is the song Dissolve.
It's hard to take the frailness of my withered skin. Just give me a purpose. I feel like I'm worth it. The notion of contentment has me struggling. You stole my eyes from reality. There's an emptiness I hold in my fragile
Great stuff. I absolutely love those guys too. They are currently working on some new music. I saw the other day some shots of them in the studio recording, so we do have new music on the way from So Much Hope Buried. And like I said, then also Pine Creek Academy, there's a new single from them coming next week, and then we have new albums this week, new song and videos this week. There's quite a bit coming in before the year is over. Obviously, then December 15th to Observe the 93rd has their Eternalism album will be out and available, and then they are doing an album release show at XL on the 30th of December. We have a world premiere tomorrow, so don't forget that too. We also definitely do have the world premiere from the Suicide Puppets at noon tomorrow. Let me see if I can bring that up for you guys one more time here. Get over to the right thing, and tomorrow, right here on Embers and Anthems, the world premiere video will go down at noon. So rolling up into the noon hour, we will then play the previous two music videos and singles. We'll play you Death Note and Pray. And then at noon, we will hop directly into the live streaming countdown to the new music video and single from the latest album by the Suicide Puppets, which is 1,000 Ways to Die. That'll be right here tomorrow at noon. And I'm sure leading up to that, or right around that same time, I would expect it is going to be posted actually by tomorrow morning, will be the latest music video from Elsewhere, because their album I Hope It Haunts You is available everywhere tomorrow, and the single and the music video for the single I Hope It Haunts You will also be hitting airwaves tomorrow. So new music, lots of new music coming, and of course then the album release show and the show right here on Radio 717 with the guys talking about the upcoming show that night, all going down this Saturday, so don't miss any of that. We'll go over that one too one more time, because if you didn't get a look earlier, before we hit HMAC that night, we will have the guys in studio with Matt over at the Robices Studios promoting the new album I Hope It Haunts You. Elsewhere will be in-house special guest November 4th. And it'll be a great chance to get to know the guys before you go see them. So if you're going to the show Saturday night, pop over here to Radio 717 and check out what they do, their input and explanations for the different songs. I know if you follow them on social media, they've been slowly posting the singles from the album. I think they were up to the 8th one. And they post it with a piece of artwork that is some way tied to the song. They'll give you the title, and then they give you some lyrics and then an explanation on what the thought or the feeling was behind that particular song. So that's kind of a cool little breakdown behind the scenes thing. So definitely check all that out. Be back here tomorrow, because we are going to do the world premiere at noon, and I'm pretty sure we'll also be able to premiere the single from Elsewhere for I Hope It Haunts You. So we've got tons of new stuff coming, tons of new things happening. Don't forget to get on the giveaway as well, which is pinned at the top of our Facebook page. It's mentioned on our Instagram. I did make a post on our Instagram, but it's primarily on our Facebook, because it is to celebrate finally hitting the 1,000 follower milestone. So it's the 1K giveaway for some tickets, some merch, some fun stuff. And we're coming into the upper half of the noon hour right now, so I think we're going to roll one more. I'm going to make my way out of here a little bit early today, trying to kind of draw this in so we're not just rolling a excessive amount of same over and over. It gives me a chance to really narrow this down and be like, let's hit a concise focal point. So I might be changing the time frame just slightly, but it helps to actually keep everything a little bit more on focus and on track. So too much time can be a bad thing, too little time can be a bad thing, but you got to find that place that's right in the middle and keeps everything at the peak of just where it needs to be. But we're going to go ahead and play one more to head on out of here. Like I said, be back, because noon tomorrow, it will be new at noon. So if they did drop the music video, if you guys drop that early in the day, I'm still going to wait till we get that world premiere out of the way, and then we'll roll right from that into more brand new music, so we'll do kind of like brand new at noon. We'll talk about the weekend. We'll what's going on for shows and places to be and things to see for the weekend roundup. And and then we'll call it a night. We'll call it a week. And then I will hopefully see you guys on Saturday, because hopefully you will be coming out to the show. Come hang, come see us, and catch all the fun activities with this album release that will be going down. But to cap the night off, or cap the day off rather, for today, we're going to end again on a band that is a personal favorite of mine. These guys just played at HMAC actually just last week for the Halloween Emo Night show, the first ever inaugural Halloween annual party. So these guys were part of that lineup, and they are actually, I think they have some other stuff coming up yet before the year is over, but you also did see them on that XL lineup for the Observe the 93rd album release show on the 30th of December. Fantastic regional band. These guys are so good, and I am a personal fan of these guys as well. So hopefully we can put them onto an effigy show at some point, maybe in 2024. We'll see. Fingers crossed. We'll see what I can make happen. But I personally love this song, love this band. So enjoy. Come back tomorrow. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and I'll also catch all of you Saturday night at HMAC. This is Take the Name. This is Love Letters.